in Brooklyn, New York. Election Day, 1950. 25 years ago, this brand came to QVC. And it was about 20 years ago that this cheesecake was introduced. This is the Strawberry Swirl Christmas Cheesecake. Swirled with white chocolate in the cheesecake, fresh strawberry sauce all swirled inside. We're gonna come in from the top so you can see down inside this. Because all that strawberry sauce is made from scratch with fresh strawberries. And then swirled in beautiful shavings of red and green chocolate, colored chocolate on the top. This is something really special and really beautiful and a tradition with so many of our QVC family members. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to head off to our phone lines, or our Skype line rather, and we're going to bring in Alan Rosen. He's the third generation family member to work with this great brand. Alan, it's great to have you back, buddy.
Nice to see you, David.
Always a pleasure to have you here. And you and I have presented these Christmas Swirl Cheesecakes every year since they came to QVC. This year, no different, very special and very traditional.
Yes, it's certainly a Christmas tradition for, thankfully to QVC, thousands and thousands of people every year. But last year and this year, we added the decoration on top. We added the white chocolate to the cheesecake. So there's white chocolate blended into our New York style cheesecake, cream cheese, fresh eggs, sugar, heavy cream, a touch of vanilla. We have that sponge cake crust, David, that you're very familiar with. We swirl it with strawberry puree on top, but it's also throughout the cake, David. So in every bite, you have that strawberry puree. It's decorated with a white chocolate border and then sprinkled with red and green chocolate curls.
Oh, my word. And let me just tell you, the #1 most requested fruit pairing with cheesecake is strawberry. And look at that gorgeous strawberry sauce.
That's right.
Now, Alan could very easily call one of his buddies in food service and say, hey, send me great big cans of strawberry sauce. But he doesn't do that. He makes all of his strawberry sauce fresh in the bakery because fresh matters, doesn't it, Alan?
Absolutely. Just like our restaurants, David, everything in our bakery, everything in our restaurants made from scratch. Every soup in the restaurants, every sauce starts with water. Every cheesecake, cream cheese, fresh eggs, sugar, heavy cream, touch of vanilla, white chocolate, fresh strawberry puree, hand decorated by a person, curls are sprinkled on top. And we literally do this, David, still today, 70 years later, 88 at a time.
Wow.
And we've sold somewhere close to 16,000 so far this month. I checked earlier today.
I can tell you it's a little more than 16,000, over 16,000, and that was just since November 29th.
Correct.
And that's more than half the quantity we brought in for the entire holiday season.
Correct. And I'm telling you from the horse's mouth, as they say, we are working so hard to get these out to people next week. And as we all know, everybody's staying in this year and going to have a little celebration. But instead of flowers this year on the dining room table, David, you're going to have a strawberry swirl Christmas cheesecake.
Well, I'll be having Christmas dinner with friends this year. I've already had one of these shipped to my house, so I'll be able to bring this and share this with the people that have been in my bubble during this very unique and unprecedented time. Now, Alan, let's also talk a little bit about the auto delivery. Now, your Christmas Swirl Cheesecake will deliver immediately. We'll ship these out right away. If you decide to go with auto delivery, this beautiful cake will arrive in time for your Easter celebration. We'll ship this in March of 2021.
Right. Same cake. Everything's the same. The curls just turn pastel colors.
So it's an identical cake except for the color of the chocolate curls on top.
Correct.
Beautiful. This is something
David,
so special. I'm sorry, Alan, go ahead.
No, it's okay. I know you know this, but I just want to let folks at home know if you do buy this cake, keep it in your freezer for up to 6 months. The day before you're going to enjoy it, put it in your refrigerator. Even this morning, I left these out at 12 noon. You can't leave it out too much, okay? The more, the merrier, as they say, and just leave it out so it'll get as creamy and smooth as what you see right there on the screen.
Now, one thing Alan has always taught me about real New York-style cheesecake, it should cling to the fork. This is not a cheesecake that should crumble and fall to the plate. When you cut into a slice of this cheesecake with your fork, it should cling. That's what creamy New York-style cheesecake is all about.
Right. If you rush it and it's too cold, That the key is room temperature, David, and you can leave it out for hours and hours and hours. It only gets creamier. It only gets smoother. It only, the aromas only come out more.
And look how beautiful this is if you want to use it as a table centerpiece. Now, you can leave this on a cake stand, decorate it with fresh strawberries. You could put some greenery on top, or just leave it just the way it is because it's gorgeous. But when you shoot right down into this cake, you can see all the generous swirls of Alan's homemade strawberry sauce.
Yep. In every slice, David. So we swirl. We start on the top. We go down to the bottom, and then we come back up to the top, all the while rotating around. Because when you're eating a dessert that has strawberry in it, we've all had some type of dessert where we like one of the flavors that's included, but we don't get enough of it. So we want to make sure at Junior's that you're always getting what you want.
Oh, you're going to get enough
flavor, of it. That white chocolate, that cream cheese blended for 45 minutes, baked in a water bath. We've been doing it exactly the same way, David, for 70 years. The recipe has not changed to 1 ounce.
Now, Alan, here's what you're talking about. All that strawberry on the top, but then look at the profile. Look at all those generous dollops of strawberry all the way through this cheesecake. Really beautifully done with that sponge cake bottom.
Right. There's about 6 ounces or more, David, of strawberry swirl in every cake. This is a 3 1/4 pound cake. We say 12 quarter-pound servings, and an extra quarter-pound is the decoration on top. So you have plenty. If you want to refreeze it, you can. Some people like to cut it up in slices. If they're only 1 or 2 people, they take them out of the freezer as they need them. But it can be for all your entertaining over the next 2-3 weeks, and even New Year's.
Now, Alan, let me update you on what's been ordered. Over 17,000 now spoken for, and I have 9,700 cakes remaining. Now, we can't order an unlimited supply from Alan because you heard him say already they're working full tilt in the bakery right now. He can only commit to a certain number because as much as we'd like to think we are Junior's only customer, we are not. But there are people all over this country that have been to Junior's, love the flavors, love the unique tradition, and this year more than ever, you're staying close to home. So let us send the very best of New York cheesecake to your doorstep, or allow you to think about this as a gift of food. Utilize our Bill to Ship To, and we'll help you ship this anywhere in the continental U.S. and send the bill to you. Alan, how excited would family members be if they got an email or a phone call saying, I've sent a little something special for your holiday celebration?
Right, and it's going to come in this orange and white stripe box. The only problem is once you start this year, the tradition, as you know, they're going to expect it year after year, but it's really a great tradition to have. It's been a tradition in our family, or in millions of families to have a cheesecake during the holidays, but this one on QVC has really been 20 years and counting.
And if we could take baking a cheesecake off your to-do list between now and the holiday season, would that free you up a little bit? It certainly would me. This is going to be an opportunity now for you to get everything done. I find that from this point until the end of the month, everything starts moving and fast forward. I believe Hanukkah begins tomorrow, doesn't it? Yes, it does.
It does. Yes,
so
it does.
I believe it's sundown tomorrow night. Sundown tomorrow night, we light the first candle in the menorah. So that's going to be very important as you're looking for all of your different holiday celebrations. And Alan, I believe this is kosher, is it not?
It is kosher. So if you want to celebrate Hanukkah with a kosher cheesecake from Junior's, you can.
You absolutely can. And that's
celebrating Christmas. We do it all at Junior's. David.
Yeah, any way you want to go with it. So you know what?
Exactly.
This is what makes it so special. And that's what we love about this tradition. But I know a lot of you are on the phone lines now. In fact, over 17,000 ordered, 1,200 ordered in this show, and we only have 9,200 of these to go around. And that may sound like a lot, but when you reach about 75 million homes, won't take long at all for those to fly out the door. Alan, it's always a pleasure, sir, to have you back.
Nice to see you, David. If I don't see you, happy holidays in advance.
And to you as well and your family. Absolutely. All right, right now, though, it's time for us to talk about your kitchen reimagined with a brand new item that I think you're going to be pretty excited about. Let's take a look.